create some giants. First up, we'll create the giant in his house. And this starts with a normal shot from our garage port, which is going open. Important is that you film this from a tripod, as we're going to composite another shot into it. Next up, we took out a large carton box in which Janek the Giant took place. Now, to keep the lighting conditions the same, we also placed this box in front of the garage. Now, very important is that we keep the perspectives the same. Now, Kevin placed a foil on his screen, but you can also just use a water marker. Simply draw the perspective lines of the garage on your monitor. Then we switch back to record mode, position that carton box so that it fits within that size and perspective. Again, film from your tripod and then take the two shots into Premiere Pro. Drag the shot of the garage port opening in your timeline and head over to the opacity property. And from here, you want to click on the pen tool to create a mask. Simply draw a mask around the opening of the garage. When you're done, you want to click on Invert under the mask properties. At the point where the garage opens and closes, you want to animate your mask with it. Enable the animation for the mask path property and adjust your mask as the garage port opens and after that also closes. Now, since we're going to speed up the opening of the gate, we're going to nest this layer. Right click on the clip and say Nest. Move the nested sequence to track number 2 and drag the clip of yourself sitting in the box underneath that on track 1. You might need to adjust the scaling and position it a tiny bit to get the clip right in place. If you notice that your mask is too visible, you might want to go back into your mask properties and play around with the expansion or feather. I'm going to take a duplication of the nest by holding down my Alt key and dragging it to the channel above. You might want to disable this track as well, as we'll use it later. Then I cut the part where the garage opens on the first nested sequence. It takes much longer than Janek's movement, so from the toolbox, take the rate stretch tool and compress the parts where the gate opens to speed it up. You might want to play this back and adjust your speed percentage a couple of times to get it right. Now do the same thing for when the garage closes, and that should leave you with this result. There's probably one thing that you notice, and that is the